Hello and welcome to the Woffle Hour. Today we're playing something new for once.
This video is brought to you today by Nintendo. They've sent us a pre-release copy of Super Mario Wonder to play for our wonderful audience.
Yeah. Some stuff, as you might have noticed, might look a little bit different because we've actually gotten a pre-release copy and they've released a day one patch to fix some things. So this might look a little bit different to you than it does for us.
Yes, there's a tiny bit on the glitchier side.
Yes. But oh well.
Not to worry about it.
Who do you want to be?
Nabbit.
Nabbit doesn't take damage though, that's for casuals, that's for children. Also the Yoshis apparently.
I was gonna say like Nabbit would be cool, but like apparently if you see super baby mode, then no.
He's basically baby mode, yeah. So are the Yoshis.
Why are all like the interesting characters all baby mode?
I don't know.
Let's play Luigi.
Fuck
He's
it.
the cooler brother.
Yeah.
Plus, he's a better character than Mario in Super Smash Bros.
He's a better character in general.
Yes.
He's also a 6-foot Chad versus Mario's 5'11" dumbass. Yes, this came out like a couple fucking days ago, I believe, if I'm correct. It's weird because they haven't released a fucking side-scrolling Mario for like ages. What?
We're playing this pre-release. Shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck, sorry. I totally forgot about the bit. just the first minute.
You fucking immediately gave up on the bit. You're just like, nah.
Yes, no, we're playing this pre-release. Miyamoto personally sucked us off and gave us a copy.
Yes. We're so fucking stupid.
My lord.
Oh, look at Bowser. What a chad.
What a sweetie.
He's so nice.
I know, right?
He just wants some pussy, but no, apparently not.
Well, even Peach wants that fucking... She wants that fucking turtle dick.
Yeah, she wants that spiny turtle dick.
I mean, everybody made this fucking joke, but, like, you're not gonna get abducted for, like, 30 goddamn games and not like it at least a little bit.
Yeah, not develop some amount of fucking Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Plus, isn't there like an actual canon joke where it's like fucking Peach is Bowser Jr.'s mother?
That's implied.
It's like a joke. It's like a kind of a joke. It's not like being confirmed. It's just like it kind of exists.
Yeah, it's a little joke in Mario Sunshine, which is actually I love Mario Sunshine. It's really cool. But yeah, they constantly joke is like Bowser Jr. looks at Peach and she's like, "Mama."
Oh god.
Shut up, Mario. You're not doing
I don't like
shit.
you, Mario. Plus Mario, your mustache is shit.
It's not even the same color as his fucking hair. It annoys the hell out of me.
No. Well, I think Luigi's got the similar problem, but at least his mustache is actually cool.
True. And he's tall and based and has a big dick.
Yes, plus he isn't a fat ass like Mario.
He actually exercises.
He's actually, you know, like everyone just calls him like a coward and all this shit, but it's like, no. He is a Christian athlete.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Luigi, Mario would have been still stuck inside of that fucking painting, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Like a dumbass.
He's actually the superior brother.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what compelled them to all of a sudden now make another 2D Mario, but in typical Nintendo fashion, they've finally done something that other games have done like a decade before them.
Well, I can immediately answer your question of why they decided to do this.
Money.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's always money.
Yeah. I mean, if they liked money, they would have released Metroid Prime 4 already, and fucking a new F-Zero, and fucking... I don't know, all kinds of other shit. They're like, Nintendo is the most baffling company, because they will release the most cash-grabby bullshit ever, but then they won't do the stuff that will actually give them money and good relations with their customers.
Yeah, they're just really weird about it.
They really fucking are.
Well, I've said this before, not on this channel, but I've said this before in my life.
Yeah.
Is that Nintendo are a toy company.
Oh yeah.
They're not a games company. They're a toy company.
Yeah. Why do you think all of their consoles are gimmicks?
Yes. They sell things. They sell things in the aid of. Well, in the same vein as those of a toy company.
Yeah.
Because they do the most baffling shit possible.
Yeah.
Because it's what, you know, toy sellers do.
Then they want
Then,
to...
as I said, like, they're not a games company. It's really weird.
Yeah. But then, like, they want to... They want to reach more of an audience. They want to, you know, do new shit. And all they're really doing is just fucking over the previous... Like, the people who are actually fans of them. With these
Don't get me started
decisions.
on Nintendo fans.
Oh my god, yeah, Nintendo fans are... Listen, kiddos, touch grass, okay? You're Mr. Miyamoto is not gonna come over to your house and suck your dick because he's already done that to us, okay?
Yes.
It's...
Because we showed off that we were cool and based.
You can like a lot of Nintendo shit. I like a lot of Nintendo shit. But Nintendo itself is a bafflingly shit company that on a daily basis goes against what their customers actually want. It's like...
I'll actually take it one step further. I'm not even really a big fan of Nintendo shit.
Not really, but there's some
I haven't even played a lot of their games. Because I have no interest.
That's completely fair. Like, same here, to be honest. But there's some game, like I said, F-Zero is some of my favorite shit ever. But that's because Nintendo didn't really make it; they just published it. That was a Sega property.
I'll say something that's probably going to annoy people, but like the only Mario game I played in like most recent years that I somewhat enjoyed was Odyssey.
I mean, Odyssey is fine.
Odyssey is fine. It's like, but at least it had something going on.
Yeah.
And it was at least somewhat interesting because a lot of these like older ones, like they're just a bit dated these days.
Yeah. Like people hail Mario 64 is good.
It's alright.
It's alright, but holy fuck, is it like so dated.
It's dated and extremely glitchy to the point where people make speedruns about it because it's so glitchy.
Exactly. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna complete this game with 0 stars, and you can actually just do that.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna complete this game by doing like a fucking a Korean backdash up the fucking stairs.
Yeah.
And forcing myself through the thing into the end boss.
Speaking of shit that other games did way better, look at this. Rayman Legends ripoff.
Yeah, but didn't Rayman Legends... I didn't play all of that game, but didn't Rayman Legends do... at least do fucking Black Betty?
It did Black Betty. It did, like, 2 other, like, pretty well-known songs, if I remember correctly.
But the only one I actually specifically saw and remember is the Black Betty one, and I thought it was really, really funny and quite actually inventive.
Yeah. Plus, there's also...
But this is just dumb.
Yeah, there was actually shit that happened in Rayman. You actually had to go through like a challenging level, and this was just like, here's a musical number, walk forward. It's like those Mario Maker levels that just like, oh yeah, here's a bunch of note blocks, just run across it really fast, and it plays a song.
That was such a nothing part of the level. Like the ones in Rayman Legends would literally, it was a level built around this gimmick of that there's a song playing. The enemies are in time with the song.
Yeah.
The things that happen in the level are in time with the song.
Yeah. I mean, sure, they did a little bit of that in this as well, but there's no, like, I was just holding forward, doing nothing. There was no challenge whatsoever. It was just like, oh, look at this now. It just
carries on.
Yeah.
And don't get me started on that whole thing we were talking about earlier about the fucking, like the Yoshis and the Nabbit, basically not taking damage.
Oh yeah, for
and
the actual literal babies.
It's just like, what the fuck? Why?
Like, Mario isn't hard. Mario's not difficult. You can argue some of the later levels, they can get kind of difficult, but like...
Some of the games that have existed, yes, they can be a bit difficult.
Sure.
But making it so babyish that you could just play it without even doing anything.
Yeah.
You don't even have to like be holding the controller. You just have to look at the fucking screen once in a while, and you can win the level.
Yeah.
It's really dumb.
Whoops. Oh no, I got hit. This game is the Dark Souls of platformers.
It's the Dark Souls of Dark Souls.
There we go.
Oh shit.
I'm fine.
But yes, it's just one of those things of like, I know some people will get on a fucking high horse and say, oh no, you have to make it like some accessibility, but it's not accessibility.
There's accessibility and then there's babying.
Yes, you're literally making it so piss easy.
Yeah.
That you don't even have to have hands.
Yeah.
To play the game.
There's a motherfucker that I saw that has nubs for hands, right? He just has a little nub instead of a hand with fingers. He beat Dark Souls with a controller.
Exactly. What a legend.
Yeah. It's like, anyone can do this. You don't need to, like, like I said, there's a difference between accessibility and just babying. Accessibility is, oh yeah, I can play this game even though I'm a complete cripple and I can beat it. Maybe with a bit of difficulty, but I can beat it. This is...
I will always say accessibility options are always useful.
They're good.
You know, making it so people who are colorblind can see the game a bit better.
Yeah.
Or making it so people who might have physical disabilities, it makes the game a little bit on the easier side for them to play. Not necessarily cripples the entire point of the game.
Yeah.
But makes the game more accessible. It's almost like the name of the settings is on point.
Yeah.
But when people are often saying accessibility, what they mean is they want to cripple the difficulty of the game.
Yeah, they don't want accessibility, they just want easy mode.
They want, I don't have to play this game mode.
Yeah.
That's not the point of that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not the point of accessibility. People are saying like, oh, I want accessibility options in like Dark Souls. No, what you want is
for the boss to
easy.
Roll over and die.
Yeah, you want easy mode.
Yeah.
And if you want an easy mode in Dark Souls, just play a magic user.
Play a magic user. Find any of the broken weapons that you can get and just like use those exclusively. Use a shield on everything. 100 physical shield. Boom, there you go. You win the game.
Yeah. Like even like bosses, like for example, let's say Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
The one of the hardest bosses in that game, which is Manus, can be fucking trivialized with a great shield.
Exactly.
He literally can't do damage to you. There's only one part of, there's like 2 attacks that he can do that could actually damage you through your shield.
Yeah.
And you can get a thing that completely nullifies it, so you are literally invincible.
It's just people just don't want to think. They want the game to be played for them, which is like
Yeah, they want to put the
laziest-
controller down. They want to go make a cup of tea,
Yeah.
and the game should just carry on playing itself.
Like if you want a movie, that's fine. Go watch a movie. Don't ask games to be movies. Because that's basically what you're asking for, is like, oh yeah, I don't want to play the interactive media. I just want it shown to me. Watch a YouTube video!
Now, some people are going to make the argument that, like, what about the kiddie winks?
The kiddie
Please,
winks...
won't someone please think of the children?
The kiddie winks, they can fail at a video game, and they can get better, and they will learn to get better, and then they will be like, oh,
Yes,
I beat this game now.
Yes. This is exactly what everyone who grew up playing video games had to do.
Literally, I sucked ass at Crash Bandicoot. I could speedrun that shit in like 2 hours now.
I sucked ass at Crash Bandicoot, and I still suck ass at Crash Bandicoot, but
Yeah.
at least I can get past the first level.
Yeah, exactly. You can beat the video game now.
Oh, that's questionable.
Well, okay, Crash Bandicoot 1, that's questionable. 2 and 3 is easy.
Oh yeah, 2 and 3 is a bit more easy. Actually, I remember when I was younger, I played through 3. 3 was my favourite.
It's probably the best.
I actually got stuck on one of the racing levels, one of the later racing levels. And this is when I was a kid, and I got stuck on it, and I just couldn't get past it.
Yeah.
And so I never actually finished the game when I was younger.
Was it the motorbike level, or was it the tiger level? The Great Wall of China?
It was the motorbike one.
Yeah,
Like the actual racing.
That one was very clunky.
Yeah, it was. The turning on it was way too difficult for the amount of things it's going to try and make you avoid.
I'd say the water level. What was it? The jet bike, whatever the fuck you call it. That level, I thought that was a bit more bullshit than the motorbike level, but they're both kind of...
Yeah, but at least in the case of like the water level, you just have to get through it.
True.
In the motorbike level, you actually have to get first.
Yeah, true.
Otherwise, you don't get a crystal. You don't get anything.
That's very true. Yeah.
I always thought that it should have been a case of that if you play through the level and get anything higher than last, you get the crystal. You've finished that level. You can carry on.
Huh.
But if you want the gem,
Yeah. You have to be first.
you have to get first.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bit more reasonable.
That's fair. Yeah.
As I said, if you get absolute dead last,
Yeah.
then no, you don't get the crystal.
Yeah, no, I was thinking more about it from like a controls point of view, because the controls on the water thing level sucked ass.
I'm meaning like a bit of column A, bit of column B.
Yeah.
Because like the controls were always a bit shit on both of those. The water level was a bit, notorious
Yeah.
for its
Bullshittery.
controls. Slap him when you're drunk.
That was easy.
You're just gonna play an elephant the whole time.
Well, yeah, they fucking showed this off as this amazing new thing, so I'm gonna fucking use it, see what amazing things they have to offer.
Well, this is the weird part, is that, like, this is another gimmick
Yeah.
brought on by Nintendo.
Yeah.
This is just like, again, like, they keep bringing out Mario games with just like, it's Mario, but this.
Yeah. But the thing that infuriates me about Nintendo, and I guess like Mario in specific as well, is they will do this with Mario and with maybe even Zelda, like the simple IPs that they have. They're just like...
I'm sorry, I love the fucking the little crouch.
I know, right?
Like, look at him. He's weirdly cute when he's crouched.
A little bit. He's also got a
He's
fat
like-
bunda.
He's like hiding his face with his trunk, and he's just like, if I can't see them, they can't see me.
But like Nintendo will do this thing where, okay, cool, thank you. They will just introduce new dumb gimmicks into a Mario game, and they'll just release it as a full new game, even though it's just, here's one new gimmick, and that's about it. Oops. Fuck that up. But then...
We're not going for 100% here.
True. But then they will turn around, right, and with IPs and franchises that people actually give a fuck about, like, well, let's take F-Zero as an example again, they will say, like, we can't think of anything new / revolutionary for F-Zero, so we're not making a new one. Motherfucker, you haven't done anything revolutionary with Mario for a decade!
You just keep adding, like, what if Mario, but...
What if Mario, but fat?
Yeah, but he was an elephant.
They actually literally did Mario with a gun at one point because they ran out of ideas. It was the Mario Rabbids fucking XCOM clone.
Yeah. It's literally just like, they keep looking at other game franchises and game styles.
Yeah.
And they just keep going, let's make Mario but that.
Yeah.
Like the XCOM clone. Or the golf ones. Or the tennis, the sports, the fucking... Mario Odyssey itself is just like... I'm trying to think of I think it's based on some sort of game style, but it's like all of these games are based on a concept.
Like a collectathon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's based on a concept itself.
Yeah.
And then Mario is slapped upon it.
But it's like, it's fine if they want to do that. If they only want to do, like, we're only gonna make games that, you know, they introduce something new and interesting. That's fine if you want to do that. But actually do that then, instead of being inconsistent about it and being like, yeah, we're gonna pump gimmicks into this and just release, like, 5 games about it. But this game, no.
If you want to innovate, then actually innovate.
Exactly. It's like, there's so much... that's what... What the fuck? That was a secret. Cool. It's like, there's so much shit that they can do with so many of their IPs, but they just refuse because, oh, we can't think of anything new and revolutionary. You don't need anything new and revolutionary. Just more shit. Polish it. What the fuck? There we go.
You finally do it, Joe.
Whee! I'm good at video games.
Oh, you are so dumb.
But yeah, like, you don't need to do anything constantly new and revolutionary. Just make more shit. That's all.
Just make a fucking game.
Yeah. Like, and they'll do this, like, they did recently, they released an F-Zero thing, but it's F-Zero Battle Royale, where it's just like 100 people racing on one fucking track, and it's a nightmare. I don't know. It's Nintendo, so I don't have hope, but I'm kind of holding out hope that they're just, like, using that as a test case to see how many people are still actually interested in F-Zero. Like, maybe they'll do something with it in the future, but I don't fucking trust them.
As I said, I haven't played that many, like...
Hey, yo?
I haven't played that many Nintendo... What the fuck?
Hey, yo, bro. Okay.
Yes, I haven't played that many Nintendo games personally, because I'm not really that interested.
Yeah. God damn it, let me!
You're just being bullied!
Let me go! Miyamoto's hearing what I'm saying about his fucking video games.
Well, yes, I'm not really that interested, like, it's just like, for example, like, people tout Zelda as being, like, the apex of video games.
It's not, it's just an adventure game.
It's not. There's not many Zelda games that I actually enjoy.
I mean, I enjoy a Zelda every now and then, but, like, to hail it as, like, especially Breath of the Wild.
What is it, like Majora's Mask? People say that that's the apex of video games. No.
It's not the apex of video games. It's probably the apex of Zelda, but...
Yeah, but that's not...
That's not
like,
saying
that's like,
much.
Yeah, that's like one step above.
Yeah.
instead of sitting in a pile of shit, you're now one step above the shit.
You're a shiny pile of shit.
Yes.
Yeah, but like with
Yes. Instead of being a dog shit sandwich, you're a dog shit sandwich with some condiments.
yeah, but like with Breath of the Wild, right? Everybody hails it as this fucking 10 out of 10 masterpiece video game, which I've played through the whole game, right? It is a really good Zelda game. It's a really good game, just in general. But here's the thing. The Breath of the Wild came out this year. The previous one came out a fucking decade before that. This basically feels, Breath of the Wild basically feels like they finally fucking finished the game that they promised 10 years ago. And I don't think that people should be applauding that as an achievement.
Yeah, like Breath of the Wild came out, it felt a bit like unfinished. Tears of the Kingdom rolled out, and it was like, okay, Breath of the Wild is actually finally released properly.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this is what Breath of the Wild was supposed to be. And it's like, that's good that they did that, and they made a good video game, they made a good Zelda game. But I don't know, people just suck their dicks so much without thinking of like, yeah, it took them a decade to get there. They released an unfinished piece of shit, and then they patched
in the context of like in context of Zelda games, I actually quite like Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild is fun.
But not because it's a Zelda game, but just because it's a decent game. You get to just explore about the lands, solving things in fashions that you like.
Yeah.
And I didn't even finish the game because I got bored out of it after a little while.
Yeah.
Like, I got quite far into it. I got like 3 of the fucking Guardians. Was it Guardians?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, the big robots.
Yeah.
I got like 3 of them, and then after that I was just like, I got bored.
Yeah.
And in the context of Tears of the Kingdom, I have no interest in playing it.
Fair.
Because one, I can't be asked to buy it because the Nintendo prices never come down.
Yeah. Plus, it's
and,
also, I think it's the first one that Nintendo did that's 70 goddamn bucks.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not paying for it.
Yeah, no.
I was like, I already own Breath of the Wild, I'll just play that.
Yeah, exactly.
Was that the challenge?
That was the most underwhelming fucking challenge I've ever had in my life.
That was a challenge?
Evidently so. Hurry. Oh, is this like a multiplayer thing? Yeah. Who the fuck are you? Why are they wearing some like Russian top of a building thing on their head? Right?
I think it's meant to be like a flower that's like not pet. No, that's not like bloomed yet.
What the fuck? Standee? The fuck even is that?
Buy more Wonder Seeds.
Oh, it's just... Okay.
It's just random bullshit.
It's just collectibles. Great, thank you. Amazing. Yeah, I can do that.
I think one of the reasons why I quite liked Odyssey was because it did give you a certain amount of freedom.
Yeah, that's
Because you
fair.
play the level and you could just explore it and find moons.
Yeah. You can also kind
And you
of...
could figure out what you can put your hat on, what you can't put your hat on.
Yeah.
There's various different like you don't have to necessarily even go through the main path.
Yeah.
Or through the level. You can just find enough moons and fuck off.
Yeah.
And also you can get stupid costumes to make Mario look stupid, like completely, rhetorical.
True.
I also love the Mario Odyssey fucking speedrun of nipple %.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so fucking funny.
The speed run to get Mario in his swimming trunks. I love
Isn't
stupid...
that only on like the 3rd level or something?
I think so, yeah. Dude, I love silly speedruns like that. Like with
Yeah, where it's
Fallout.
just like, do the dumbest thing possible.
Yeah. It was like Fallout 4 speedrun to kill a baby or some shit. Or speedrun to overdose, what was her name? The Oracle bitch that's high on,
Yeah,
jet.
speedrun to kill Mama Murphy.
Mama Murphy, that's right.
Or, for example, the, you know, like kill a baby or something, it's like speedrun to kill Sean.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, this worm motherfucker was holding out on you.
Yeah.
Like, he could have just given you that thing.
He could have just given it to me, but he wanted to beat me in a race.
Bastard.
What a fucking asshole. You can't be saying that word anymore today, Princess Florian.
Wait, what did they say?
Wiggler.
Oh. Wiglets.
Lordy, lordy, loo. Let's see.
Yes. We are not exactly a channel for those easily offended.
Yeah,
In any capacity of life.
yeah, get the fuck out.
Like, for example, if you're not a big fan of people shitting on a game that you like, then you should probably not be here. We're very miserable people.
We hate everything.
Yeah. I told you it was a bloomed flower. Oh, look, his head's come up.
Ah.
But yes, like, if we shit on a game you don't like, then that's fine. If we say something you don't like, we have opinions you don't like, it's fine. You don't have to watch anything we do.
You don't have to watch it. You don't have to hear it. I don't know. You can just ignore it.
You don't even have to subscribe.
Eh.
Like we don't care.
Or if you really disagree, fucking shout off in the comments. I don't care. I'll go and debate with you.
Yeah. Personally DM Nino on Discord, and he will fight you.
DM me on Discord and tell me your favorite game, and I'll tell you why it's complete dog shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Like no love lost on anything. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, even if it's a game series that we like, we could tell you why it's shit.
Yeah. If you want to talk to me about fucking Kingdom Hearts 2, I will rill that game into the ground.
Yeah. As I said, like, any game, there's no perfect game. There's no such thing.
Yeah, literally. There's nothing that's perfect, period. No book,
Yeah.
no song, no movie, no video game.
Well, we're pretty perfect.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's a given.
That's just because we're cool.
True. Yeah, I just don't get, like, I get it, you spend a lot of time on what you consider to be your favorite fucking video game. You love it a lot. But you also have to, like, not be blind towards the faults that either the game has or the company that the game was made by has. I don't know.
It's actually more admirable to recognize the faults of a game.
Yeah.
And still enjoy it anyway.
Exactly.
Because that's what's called being an adult.
Being nuanced.
Yes. Because this is the thing. Like, this is also a reason why you will never get, you'll never get a girlfriend/boyfriend if you have such opinions like that. Is because people are not perfect.
Yeah,
you have to notice someone's faults and ignore them because you like them.
Exactly.
It's similar to anything in anything really.
It's all about compromise.
Yes, compromise is important.
Where the fuck is this last fucking...
Why do we always end up doing this? We always end up giving, like, life advice. Maybe it's just because we're actually good at it.
True. We actually kind of know what we're talking about because we've been through it.
Do we, though?
I like to think we do.
We just sound like we know what we're talking about. It's all about the cadence.
That too. Well, unlike most of our viewers and most people on YouTube, we have actually fucking had experience.
We've actually experienced things, and as a result, grown better.
We've experienced the world and people and fucking... Where's this last fucking... I swear to God, I can't find it.
You know, actually, having just experienced itself isn't necessarily like the be-all and end-all.
No.
Because there are those who are older than us and yet still...
There it is.
Yet still not necessarily as nuanced.
Oh yeah, true.
I've met a lot of people who are older than me but are still somehow dumber.
Yeah, fucking idiots.
I'm not gonna name any names, but Nino knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it is. I don't know.
Actually, no, I'm gonna name names. Chad.
Yeah, Chad. Wait, am I going the right way?
Oh, Chad, if you're watching this, why the fuck are you watching this?
Get to work.
I actually do work, you fucking lazy bum. But you have a lot better things to do, Chad.
Well, that's debatable.
Well, sort of. At some point we've just got to delete this channel.
I mean...
Just stop uploading anything just to annoy people.
I mean, if we're at that point where it's like, I don't give a shit anymore, and we really, I don't know, we don't have much to talk about anymore, we're just gonna stop it.
Yeah, this is not like a passion project. We're not doing this because we are like really passionate about doing a specific thing. No, we're doing this just because it's entertaining.
Yeah. If I was really that passionate about talking about video games, we would actually be talking and dissecting video games.
Yes, we would actually be talking about the video games. And also we would...
Oops.
Like, as I said, like if we were truly passionate, we would continue doing this even though we may have lost the passion for it slightly.
Yeah.
But no. As soon as this stops being entertaining, we'll probably just...
Fuck off.
I'm out.
Yeah. I'll go back to watching Star Trek Alone in the Dark. Oh, no! Wrong button. Dude, the fucking...
You kind of doubled down on that. You could have saved it.
Yeah. It's the layout, dude. Like, I've been used to PlayStation controllers, and I can kind of fathom the Xbox layout. But then there's also the Nintendo layout, which just has the buttons in a slightly different position.
Well, it's like the Xbox layout is pretty much exactly the same as the PlayStation layout. It's just like the buttons are named something different, but they're exactly the same.
Yeah,
Nintendo, no, they have like the confirm button, the quote unquote X button, the A button is on the side.
Yeah. Like,
and the return, the back, the whatever button, the B, the circle.
Yeah.
Is on the bottom.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Like, I'm dashing with the upper face button and jumping with the right button. It's like, I was like, motherfucker, just place it on the bottom.
Dumb. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Just make the B button the confirm button.
Yeah.
You don't have to change anything. It's just like, this is standard practice. Mm-hmm. Like basically any controller, any console that has existed, they will make the confirm button the bottom one, the circle one, the one on the right hand side is the back button, the not confirm button.
Yeah.
The standardization of controllers.
Yeah.
Is pretty normal.
Evidently not in fucking Nintendo land.
But even in the context of, like, for example, games, like name a game and then name another game that's similar to it, they'll often have similar controls.
Oh yeah.
For example, every first-person shooter is shoot with the right trigger, aim with the left trigger.
Yeah.
It's a standardization because people are used to it.
But Jake, some of them use R1 instead of R2.
Yeah, but they're still using the shoulder buttons.
Yeah. No, it's different.
Yeah, but also, most of the time, if those games do exist, one, people tend to moan about them. And two, you can change that
Yeah.
quite often. If they're a newer game, if it's an older game, that was before the standardization.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like people defending shit that shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
It's not something that I will ever fucking stand for. Like, I don't care. Do whatever. Do you, boo. But when it comes to stupidity, or just accepting things because it is the norm,
fuck that.
no.
Yeah, fuck that.
If it's really dumb and you've just accepted it because you're used to it or something like that, no, don't defend it. If you're used to it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Go for it. Again, you do you, boo. But like, if it's actually
just because
if you're actually now defending the practice of it,
yeah. Just because you're defending it doesn't mean that everybody else has to.
yeah, just because you like it, you've gotten used to it, doesn't mean everyone else has to.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, these things are your opinions, and people's opinions, regardless of what people think, people's opinions can be wrong.
Yeah, people need to really learn that.
Because sometimes your opinion, regardless of the fact that it is entirely your opinion,
Yeah.
sometimes your opinion is wrong.
Yeah. Sometimes I say some shit and I'm wrong. You can be okay with that. You can just accept that.
But I'm more referring to like the specific, rather than an objective, more of a subjective thing.
Yeah.
Because some people say like, when it comes to subjective things, you can't be wrong. No, yes you can.
Yes, you fucking can, absolutely.
Yes, you entirely can.
Yeah. Oh, but it's subjective, so everybody can have their own view on it. Yes, everyone can have their own view on it, and their own view can be wrong.
But sometimes your view is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, for example, saying that Dark Souls needs an easy mode.
Exactly.
Because that is your opinion, and your opinion is wrong.
Yeah.
And like, not even like subjectively wrong, like objectively wrong.
Yeah, just completely.
Okay, that's kind of cool. The perspective shift, that's kind of nice.
It's kind of nice.
It's got its own like little thing.
Sure, but I mean, like, they also did this with Kirby. So I'm just like, oh yeah, you're just reusing another gimmick.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's something.
It's neat.
Like, I'm looking for like anything I can praise the game over, just so Miyamoto won't, kill my bloodline. But like, I'm reaching at this point. I'm trying to give Miyamoto a reach around here.
He doesn't like those. He likes it when you just go straight for the prostate.
Nah. He is a prostate master.
Oh, found a secret. A secret.
Can you get back down from the secret?
A secret that was worth jack shit, apparently.
It was worth like 1 point. Now, how do we go from here?
Well, shit.
Can't hold your fat ass plant.
Fucking lose some weight.
Don't get me started on that. Okay.
Well, about people needing to lose fucking weight.
Yeah.
America.
Like, I'm not gonna say that, that people all should be incredibly skinny and fucking have the bodies of Adonises.
No. Not skinny. Healthy.
Yes, there is a difference.
Yeah. Healthy is good. Healthy is fine.
Because sometimes healthy can actually just mean you are a little bit on the more portly side.
Yeah.
Because that is somewhat healthy for your body.
Yeah.
For your body type.
Extra storage
Yeah.
for the winter.
Actually, in the case of like winter and that, it's like sometimes there's extra insulation.
Yeah.
Like I will not hide it. I am somewhat on the more husky side.
You're a bit of a portly fella.
How dare you, Nino?
Just spitting facts.
But yes, as I said, I am on the more portly side, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't care, but I am not. I am not like horrifically obese.
Yeah.
Like usually the people who are saying the fat acceptance shit
Yeah.
are usually the ones that are on the extreme obese side and they can't admit it.
The ones that are gonna die in a week.
Yeah, the ones who would fit in at a showing of the movie The Whale. That movie just made me really sad.
Yeah.
I'm not just like for the obvious reasons, but like it just made me kind of sad because there are people who are just like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not only are they like making it like their own problem, which if it's just your problem and you want to deal with it, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But then they make it other people's problem, and then they make society have to change
Yeah.
because of their mistakes.
It's like, hey, fix this whole science-based industry that we call aircrafts. Just because I'm fucking so overweight and I don't want to pay for 2 seats. It's like, no, lose some goddamn weight, you behemoth.
It's like the reason why you're having to pay for 2 seats is because you fucking take up 2 seats.
Yeah. It's like, people are not gonna change an entire fucking industry that is based on, okay, there are this many people on the plane, so, you know, we can go to this height and it takes this amount of fuel. People are not gonna change that whole fucking industry just because you are too fucking poor and lazy to buy a second ticket for your fat ass or lose weight.
Yeah.
I was like, no, if they let you on the plane,
like,
the plane is gonna crash.
It's like the losing weight one is actually the easiest.
Yeah.
Out of those 2 options.
And the cheapest.
Because all you have to do is just stop filling your gob.
No, but I have a fucking physical thing. It's genetics, and then they point at their genetics in the fridge, which is just Coca-Cola.
I have physical issues with my genetics, but your genetics are just fucking sugar.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's my genetics fault that I'm being so fat. Meanwhile, they have a fridge full of fucking Dr. Pepper.
Well, Dr. Pepper is alright.
It's alright.
I do like me a bit of Dr. Pepper occasionally.
I like the bootleg Dr. Foots because that actually, like, keeps its fucking cherry tastes a lot longer. With Dr. Pepper, you take 1 sip and the taste is just gone.
My main issue with Dr. Pepper is that you need to kill the one on the right.
Whoopsie.
Well, you fucked it now.
Whee! Too bad.
But yes, I actually kind of like a Dr. Pepper, but it's the problem is that they're a weird drink.
Yeah.
So I kind of relegate myself to only having
a few.
One occasionally.
Yeah.
They're a bit weird.
Yeah.
Plus, I find it tends to make my beard and mustache a bit sticky.
You have to drink it, not smear it on your face.
Well, so for example, you've got a glass of Dr. Pepper in your hand.
Yeah.
You take a drink.
Yeah.
Said drink is probably going to get a bit on your mustache.
Oh yeah.
And so as a result, your mustache is now going to be a bit on the sticky side.
Yeah, true.
And when I say like in your beer, I mean sometimes you might spill it a little bit on your face.
Yeah, it's a little on your chin or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this place.
I don't.
Yeah. This place is fucking miserable.
Yeah. What is this fucking music too? I just tuned into this. Whoops.
I've barely been listening to this music.
Same. I've barely been paying attention. This is what I mean. I've barely been paying attention to this goddamn game. I've just been breezing through.
Yes, you're barely even paying attention to the game, but yet you're still, flying through the game.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. It tells you the shit show that we're currently in when it comes to Nintendo.
Yeah. They should just, I think I've said it before already, but Nintendo should just pull a Sega. Stop focusing on fucking consoles. Just make games.
Or pull an Atari and go bankrupt.
And just fuck off from the industry entirely.
Just fuck off entirely.
I would love to see that happen, but I don't think that Nintendo is gonna die in our lifetime.
Not necessarily. Yeah, it's probably. I'd say maybe one day Nintendo's gonna die.
Maybe if they really fuck up.
Oh yeah, they pull a Konami.
Yeah.
We're just name dropping, game companies now.
Fuck them. They deserve it. Do better. Game industry. You fucking hacks.
Well, the context of some of these game companies, it's not like the industry changed and they couldn't keep up.
No.
They were in an antiquated. They were in an antiquated niche, and so as a result, they just couldn't keep up.
No.
No,
They
it's
just
because
refuse.
of their own stupidity. Yeah, so their own stupidity. They refuse to modernize.
Yeah.
That was fucking close.
That was really close, yeah.
That was even closer.
No, I'm not making it.
That was.
Is this something vaguely mildly challenging in a Mario game? No way.
Nah, couldn't be.
I don't believe that for a fucking second. Let's try that again, shall we? Fuck.
You know, actually, one thing that one specific Nintendo property that kind of bothers me.
Which one? Of many. Fuck.
Weirdly,
Yeah.
it's the Mario Maker series.
I understand that because I fucking hate user-generated content.
It's not necessarily just because of the user-generated content. It's because Nintendo just basically went, fuck it.
We don't know
You
what
do
we're
it.
doing anymore.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah. It was
Which is-
basically just a tacit admission that they didn't know what the fuck they were doing anymore, wasn't it?
Yeah, they literally just went, you fucking do it if you think you're so good. And then some people actually have come out with some absolutely amazing levels.
Yeah, some people actually did it.
But Nintendo obviously will never admit that.
Of course not. They know better. Up. Okay. Didn't even
I think
get
that
a
was
chance.
actually the worst way you've died. So far.
No, this is.
I wasn't even looking. I had my hand over my face. I think, and I opened my eyes as you said, "This is," and I saw you just dying on the spikes. You fucking dumbass.
Listen, contrary to everything we've said over this entire episode, Mario games are hard, okay?
No, they are. You just
No,
suck.
they fucking aren't.
You should have put it on easy baby mode. You should have played Nabbit, like I said.
Nah.
I knew what I was talking about.
Oh, cool.
I know what I was talking about. You had to play Nabbit.
Do you ever? Really?
I know what I'm talking about. About like 3% of the time.
There you go.
And this is one of the 3% of the time. Contrary to popular opinion about myself, I actually don't know what the fuck I'm on about most of the time.
Fucking let me
it's
go!
Very weird. It's very weird because some people actually have this opinion that I do know what I'm on about. I
No,
don't.
you fucking don't.
I have literally no clue what I'm on about most of the time. It's not even funny. Like I genuinely just like I genuinely just talk like I know what I'm talking about, and people think I know what I'm talking about.
If you can
Oh
convincingly bullshit, then
yeah, it's the blag.
yeah.
Like if you just got like the surface level knowledge of what you're on about, you can just talk your way out of anything.
Yeah, just bullshit.
Which is why having high charisma in video games is usually very beneficial.
Yeah, you don't
Which is
even.
weird. I don't even know where I got this high level of charisma from.
It's your natural Britishness.
Well, it's not even that. I genuinely don't know where it's come from because I when I was younger I used to be an absolutely shit when it came to talking. I genuinely just wouldn't. I'd just be like, fuck you guys, I'm not talking. I used to just stay quiet. I used to be really quiet. And then randomly out of nowhere, I just became charismatic. And that's giving me too much credit already.
You unlocked the charisma perk finally.
Like, this is not even a joke. Like, this is genuine. I remember something happening, and it weirdly unlocked something. Because I remember it when I was just starting like college, and this is when I was like still. I think I was like just 16, 17.
Yeah.
I literally. I at this point I just didn't talk to anyone. I just wasn't really a big talker.
Yeah.
And then at one point I was told to go talk to people as part of this thing.
Yeah.
And I was all like nervous and shit. Just like, oh shit, I don't know how to talk.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm shit at this. And then I tried it, and it worked. And it weirdly like unlocked something in my brain. That just allowed me to be charismatic.
Yeah, sometimes that shit just happens.
Yeah.
It was like with me, but like I said before the recording, it's like I couldn't look people in the eyes. I couldn't talk to people. If you touched me, I would fucking kill you. And then I just kind of was forced to interact with people because we had a cafe, and I just kind of learned how to interact with people through that.
Well, it's like, for example, when I was in college, there was a guy I was friends with.
Yeah.
That genuinely asked me at one point, how do you talk to girls? Genuinely, unironically asked me that.
I'm the wrong person to ask for that, homie.
Well, one, I just because like at the time, I was friends with basically everyone.
Yeah.
And so they were just like, how do you do it? How do you talk to the women?
the whammons.
And after I stopped laughing, I just said to him, it was just like, they're just people, you fuck. Just talk to them, you knob.
Just literally strike up any conversation at all.
Like, well, not at all. Because,
Well, not at all,
you you might come across as creepy, which most of these people usually do. If you can't talk to girls, then it's usually because you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, don't immediately bring out your scat porn fetish. Wait like
maybe.
three dates for that shit. Wait.
They might be into that, but
Maybe, but you gotta like feel them out first. You gotta like.
Yeah, you gotta read the room.
Yeah.
But yes, just like pay attention to what they might be into.
Yeah.
Like listen for one.
Yeah, that's an important one.
Like strike up a bit of a conversation. And then if they say something like you ask them what their interests are.
Yeah.
And they say something that you are interested in or something that you might be interested in.
Yeah.
Ask them about it.
Whoop.
It's not hard.
It really fucking isn't.
This is why this has stood out in my mind as being such a weird moment in my life of being asked that specifically.
Yeah.
Because it was such a weird moment.
Yeah. I was like, dog, why are you asking me? Just go talk.
Yeah, it's not hard. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I remember a time when I didn't know how to talk to the women.
Oh, yeah.
We all had that phase.
Oh, yeah.
And then at one point, I just went, okay, I'm just gonna go talk to them. And then, bam.
Yeah.
I was just like, fine.
Yeah.
They're just people. Done.
Sorry, I had to do that.
I don't know. It's just it's so weird. I don't get certain social anxieties because they're way too specific.
Yeah.
Like if you have certain amounts of social anxiety, that's fine.
Sure.
If it's kind of more broad, but if it's like incredibly specific, there are ways to fix that.
Yeah. I was like, it's like this weird, like, people are afraid of getting a no or getting rejected or whatever the fuck. Like, a no you already have, regardless of.
Oh yeah, like like you already have a no.
Yeah.
But
A yes.
You may upgrade to a yes.
Yeah, a yes you could possibly get, and you don't know until you try.
Yes, the worst thing they could say to you is no.
Yeah.
Well,
There are
actually,
way worse things they can say, but
yeah, they could say I'm gonna kill your parents.
no, they could say, instead of no, they could say like ew, and that will really hurt. But
or they just look at you with contempt.
yeah.
But as I said, like it's really weird. I just don't get.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. It makes me sound like an ass.
But it's just such a weird behavior nowadays.
Like
It's so common everywhere too. Like so many people do the same bullshit.
yeah.
It's like they're desperate for whatever, pussy, attention, fucking somebody to hug. I don't give a shit what it is. But they go so overboard with their want/need that they just scare people away. It's like you're not being actually interested or interesting.
They're not being genuine.
You're not being genuine, exactly. You just want
You're just acting like what you think people want.
Yeah, you're portraying it like, let's say you're a lonely virgin. You want pussy. That's your main fucking goal.
You want pussy, you want bussy, you want whatever.
Exactly. So you go and talk to people, but you go and talk to them in a way where, right? You'll tell them what they want to hear. instead
Yes.
of what you actually want, and that will breed this this weird dynamic, and that's not gonna end well.
Oh yeah, it's like it might work. It might work in the short term.
You might get some pussy.
Of telling them what they want in the short term. But soon enough, you will just they will find out.
Yeah, it's gonna break
They,
apart.
like they will know. Your mask will slip, and they will figure out that you aren't what you said you are, and they are going to hate you.
Yeah. And now it's no longer, oh, I just don't like you or don't have interest in you. Now it's, oh, I gave you a chance and you lied to me.
Yeah.
It's like
Either that, or you put the mask up, and eventually you have the mask on so long that you literally don't know what you are without it, and you become said mask.
That is another very, very big thing. That is
You lose yourself.
people. I've seen some examples of this happen in my life, where people have lied to themselves and lied to others so goddamn fucking much that they don't even know what's the real them anymore. So they and at a certain point, again, the same thing happens. They get caught in one lie, and then that lie will be
The
inconsistent.
castle starts falling.
Yeah. Like that lie will be inconsistent with another lie he told, and then that lie will be inconsistent with another, and blah blah blah, and it all falls apart. It's like a deck of cards. It's like a house of cards.
Yeah. Eventually, it will fall.
Yeah. And you're gonna not only is that gonna hurt for you, that is going to really fucking hurt the people around you, and that's even worse.
Oh yes, it's gonna devastate everyone that actually liked you,
Yeah, exactly.
because they realized that you weren't who you said you were.
They like to fake.
I actually have an example of this. Is that you know this dickish personality that I have when dealing with online shit.
Of course.
I'm not that.
No, you're a sweetheart.
I'm actually quite nice.
Yeah.
But that's the problem, is that sometimes I do that dickish shit so much I actually forget to be nice.
Exactly.
I actually forget what it means to be nice.
Exactly. There you go.
I forget myself.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
People are weird nowadays. Respect yourself more. Respect others. Respect yourself.
Have respect for yourself first and foremost,
Yeah.
and then once you've got that,
Respect
the rest
others, please.
like once you have respect for yourself,
Yeah.
the rest should fall into place. It will become natural for you to respect others like you respect yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
It will become second nature. Because once you have a certain amount of respect for yourself, you don't want to be, you don't want to treat people like, with no respect, because you're feeling respect for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
As I said, like first and foremost, get respect for yourself, and the rest should come naturally.
Yeah. If
If it doesn't, then you should probably go out back of the sheds with a double barrel.
Yeah, if you can stop lying to yourself, then you're gonna automatically treat other people way differently, and that's gonna be way better for you, and it's gonna be way better for them.
Oh yeah.
But
anyway, I think that should be a nice end to
yeah,
the Waffle Hour today. We had a very somber episode, a very
very
interesting
fitting for
episode.
this fucking Happy Mario game.
Yes. Oh yes. Sponsored by this episode has been sponsored by Nintendo. Miyamoto himself turned up to our houses, respectively, and sucked us off to completion,
Yeah.
and handed us a copy of this game, as well as a katana.
Keyblade.
Yeah.
Goodbye, viewer.
Goodbye, viewer. One viewer. Goodbye to you specifically.
Goodbye, singular viewer. The rest of you, fuck off.